The stress in that university self will make you, I beg, make I just do this thing and leave this place.
Yeah. If you're doing something and you're like, what if I fail? Why don't you ask the question, what if I fly? Volunteer. People just volunteer for volunteering sake. They don't actually do the job.
Yeah.
They are scared, but even in the face of the fear, they still want to take action.
Yeah.
And that's what makes legends legends.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diuto. Guys, I'm here with another episode of This Being in Your 20s. And today we have the most beautiful, the elegant, the most intelligent guy. I know. Why didn't I put that one?
Why did you forget that one?
Guys, see, let me now give you her biography. The little I know. First of all, she's a graduate of Obafemi Awolowo University in Nigeria, a graduate of economics, best graduating student, first class. Is it faculty or department?
Both.
Both. Kai. God, this girl is filled with knowledge, and I want her to pour that knowledge out now. So guys, today we have a topic on career projection in your 20s, and we have the most beautiful lady here. Her name is Rukiba Ahmed, and I want her to be talking about career projection because I've noticed her LinkedIn. Guys, she has like 9,000 followers on LinkedIn, and she just started it 4 months ago, right?
Well, I became serious.
Okay, she became serious 4 months ago, and she already made like 9,000 followers on LinkedIn. And it's not just the followers, it's what she used to write, it's the knowledge she used to give. Guys, see, I'm going to leave her LinkedIn link on the description box. Everything about her is going to be in the description box, so just go and check her out. Okay, so let's start. So I actually was fascinated by you when I saw your first post. It was on WhatsApp, actually. It wasn't even on LinkedIn. I think you posted your first post on WhatsApp. Maybe you posted on LinkedIn and then posted on WhatsApp. I can't really remember everything, but I just liked the way your words came together, and I was like, Omo, this girl can write too. Now the one that now gave me, the one that now really touched me was, there was one you talked about, why you came to the university, what your purpose was, and what you wanted to achieve from the university. Do you get? So, and the thing just took me back to what I wanted to do. As in, I already planned what I wanted to do in the UK when I come to UK for my master's. I already said I was going to join groups. I was going to be, because I want to see myself as someone who is shy. I don't like talking. So I wanted to improve in my public speaking. I wanted to improve in, talking with people and presentations and all of that. So by doing that, I wanted to join groups and every other thing. That was my main aim. Do you get? But it didn't, well, that's why I'm trying to, but it's not easy for me now, because I was making those plans as a single person without a child. Now that I'm married and with a child, even if I was just married, I would have still done it. But I have a child, it's not going to be the same way, although I'm really trying. But I forgot those things that I said I wanted to do. My aim was just, let me just finish this master's and go. But when I saw that you're right up, I was like, this was what you wanted to do. So why not just try? And, just try. You get, even if you don't achieve it at the end, just try. So my question now is, what is giving you this drive to go on? Because the way you write, the way you even inspire people, and I see your comment section, people are like, oh, please, I want you to mentor me, I want you to do this. What gives you this drive to continue like this?
Okay, so first off, thank you for having me.
No problem.
And for the hype. Thank you so much. So for me, in terms of where I started my LinkedIn, so just like everybody else, I opened LinkedIn when I was in part 3 or part 4. And I think everyone has that experience where they open LinkedIn, they get intimidated, and then they just run away for months before they come back. So it was the same thing for me.
Yeah.
But why I started posting very well was last year when I was done with my service. And I just felt like there were some lessons I learned during my service. I've always been this person that likes talking to people.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to solve everybody's problem.
Yes.
I like teaching. You get? I like teaching. I like talking to people. So I felt like, why not leverage LinkedIn to just voice out my opinion.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is one of the safest places to grow.
Yes.
Unlike Twitter and all, when anybody can just attack you,
Smash.
you get. So I was looking for a safe way out, so I chose LinkedIn and I started posting about my application experience, because I read books, I read self-help books, not really fiction books. So when I learn anything from those books, I just post.
Yeah.
But this year, why I started posting really well past 4 months was because this program,
Yeah.
hey God, oh. It has been a roller coaster. So I felt like, okay, I'm doing some things that has been helping me cope with this. Why not share it with a larger audience?
Yeah.
And that was it for me. It was just to make impact. I don't really have any story that touched as to why I started LinkedIn. It was just more about, just want to make impact. People learn from, I feel like the best way to learn is from people's mistake, not your own mistake. It's like the most efficient way to learn.
You don't need to make that mistake.
Yeah, you don't need to make
just
that
learn
mistake.
from people's mistakes.
Just learn from others' mistakes. So why not learn from my own mistakes?
That was what I learned. That was what I learned as a last born. Because when they advise my siblings, then when they get to me, they're going to be like, you've heard what we said, we told you others. So there's an Igbo adage they usually give is Mwebola, because they'll tell me an Igbo story, you get, which is about a goat with his children and the lion is his friend, and the lion told him to come and to bring his children for holiday, that type of thing. So, he was asking the first one, how many times will this happen to you? Before something, he then said, it happened to him 3 times. He now said, okay, go. So that one went that night, he didn't come back. The second goat. I'm trying to say it in English, but it's in Igbo, and it's sweeter in Igbo when they're saying it. So the second one went, and were like, the father asked him again, how many times will something happen to you before you learn? He said 2 times. So that one went, he didn't come back again. So now the last one, he now asked him, how many times will something happen to you? The same thing, and he was like, he won't let it happen to me. He's going to learn from the other ones. So I think learning from other people's mistake is the best thing. You don't really need to wait for you to experience it. So that is actually very, because I like you said you're not really experienced, but when you're talking, you're very experienced. Do you know there is this? I don't know if you remember this webinar. I don't know where it's called, a webinar. You posted it on our Nigerian group that if you are interested, you can join.
Yeah. LinkedIn audio pro.
Yes, that was this girl. Hey, this girl that said, salesperson, sales assistant, this way she used words to describe. She was like saying that you should sell yourself, right? Yeah. Sell yourself. And she was like, even if you're a salesperson, so why not sell yourself? And she now said, I said, how did this girl think about this thing? Like, honestly, I don't think I can come up with that type of thing. What do you guys come up with? And I think you even followed up by saying your own. I was like, hey, these people, should I get inspired or should I run away? Because I think that's the aspect where people keep saying LinkedIn can really intimidate you. Yeah. Because there are a lot of people with a lot of ideas, and when they are talking, and when they now propose their achievements, you'll be like, is it not my age mate? Is it not my age mate that is doing this thing? Please, let me leave this thing, because Instagram will terrorize you with money. Pictures, and all of that.
Material things.
Exactly.
LinkedIn will make you think about your life.
LinkedIn is your brain will just be like, so all these things I've been reading, all these things I've been studying, I cannot even make one sentence. Do you know I wanted to introduce myself on LinkedIn, and I was like, my name is Chukwujuto. Do you know I stopped? I was like, I am what?
What am I?
What am I? So it leads me to another question, because there was something you said, you applied for a job. I'm really sorry, guys. I have a very bad cough, but I have to do this section. So you said you applied for a job, but you knew you're not qualified for it. So why did you do that?
Well, it's not really like I wasn't qualified for it. I met, people. I feel like if you're applying for a job, it should be something that you have like a competitive advantage in respect to like other applicants. Maybe you have like a professional exam that you feel like most people will not have. But for some jobs, it's usually like, for that particular job, I feel like I met just the minimum requirement. Okay. So I feel like I don't have like a really good chance of getting it, because some people might have master's degree, professional exam, so they have like competitive edge over me. They won't just look at just my BSc. But I met the minimum requirement, so why not apply?
Yeah. You might just get another position.
Exactly.
Maybe intern or something.
So there is this person I follow on LinkedIn. Her name is Vic Ativo. She's from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like an empowerment coach and all of that. So I have one of her books, and one she that stuck with me from her book was that if you're doing something and you're like, what if I fail? Why don't you ask the question, what if I fly? Like, what if it actually works out?
But is it easy to say that? Because sometimes you'll be like, you'll be seeing, see. But is it easy to really say, what if I fly?
Yeah, it's actually not easy.
Yeah.
It's actually not easy, which is why most of these top jobs that you look at, limited people actually apply for it, which makes it less competitive for them because a lot of people don't apply.
And it's just as safe, yeah.
So it's just like you even have less people to compete with at the end of the day. It won't be easy, like I used to say on my LinkedIn. It won't be easy, but it is worth it if you actually goes through. Everybody is just doing it afraid. So it's only people that are not just afraid, but they still want to do it. They are still able to push themselves. Not because they are not scared. They are scared, but even in the face of the fear, they still want to take action.
Yeah.
And that's what makes legends legends. That's just it.
So, because most times we apply for we just do degrees and all of that. Do you think our degree is going to help us to bag maybe that kind of job we are looking for? Or do you think that there are more things we should be adding, like maybe go and study this or go and do this, not just undergraduate, masters and all of that? Do you think there are other courses, maybe online courses you can take, maybe free courses you can take to build your skills?
Yeah.
Have you done that? Like, have you done any one? Or
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, I'm very big on good academic grades. Like, whether you're going to take online courses, do like volunteer and all of that, graduate with something good. Don't just do anything worth doing is actually worth doing well.
Yeah.
I'm very big on academic excellence. I know a lot of people be like, school is overrated, education is overrated, all of that, but it doesn't work that way, my dear. A good grade will open doors for you, doors you never even knew existed.
Yeah.
Before people know you, once they know you have a good grade, they have good impressions about you because it takes discipline, sacrifice, intellect, it takes patience for you to graduate with a good grade. So those qualities alone will help you in your workplace, and they want to work with someone like that, someone that is so self-disciplined to the point that they're able to push out their distractions and focus on their academics together with a good grade. So good grade is good, it's very important. But of course, there are other things you can do to give yourself a competitive edge. Everybody has a BSc, so you can't go to the job market with just a BSc. So you need more than just a BSc. And employers are not looking for a fast learner anymore. This is not a school. It's a workplace. So don't tell me you're a fast learner. Tell me what you've learned. Then let's see what we can build on. Don't just come with an Ep2, you don't have any experience in the use of Excel and you want to work in the finance industry and you're saying that, oh, I'm a fast learner. No, there are a lot of courses out there now that you can take that you'd have you to build that foundation and your company will just build on it. Do you get? So yeah, taking online courses is very important. Once you figure out what you want to do, and you don't really have to figure it out now, you just need to keep trying the waters. Online courses can even help you to figure out what you like and what you don't like.
Yes.
Do you get? Yes. If you feel like I'm interested in project management, if you take an online course, in the process you might actually realize that no, I actually don't like the content. I don't think I want to do it. So I think taking online courses is one of the best way to figure out what you really want to do. Because you will keep trying, and once you feel like you don't like this, you can drop it and take something else. And also professional exams, although that one require more both money, financial commitment, time commitment, and all of that. So most of the time I advise that try taking free online courses first before you invest money and time into taking professional courses. Because for professional courses, once you pay, you can't say that I'm no more doing it unless you want to forgo the money.
Nah.
Do you get?
So I don't think your brain, someone like me, my brain will not want to leave that money.
Exactly. So you will even stress yourself to do something that you're no longer interested in. So I would say take online courses and then volunteer as well. Volunteering is one of the best ways to actually build, especially transferable skills like teamwork, time management, all of those things. And not just volunteer. People just volunteer for volunteering's sake. They don't actually do the job.
Yeah.
Please make sure you do the job. I mean, look at Uso now. She's our PRO and she's doing great. Most times she'll even come up with initiatives. It's not like anybody is paying her, but she's doing it because if a job comes up somewhere now, I will remember you because you've made
Yeah,
an
and
impression
it's
on
not
me.
easy.
Some jobs don't even get to LinkedIn at all. It's just somebody I know.
Recommendation.
Recommendation. And this is not about people give job to people they know. It's not like that. I'm an economist. You know that I'm good at my job.
Yeah.
You will know that I will know other economists that are good at their job. So you just want to. It's very cost efficient for them to. It's very cost efficient for them. They don't have to go to LinkedIn. Wait, like in terms of time, they will have to wait for people to apply. But now they will actually leverage my credibility on that person, and you go for your interview and that is it. So during this volunteering experience, try to like do your best, actually do your best, so that when an opportunity comes up, somebody will remember you and say, oh, I've worked with this person before and she's actually very good at diligence. So yeah.
Okay, so I have another question. This one is actually referring to Nigerians. Do you think Nigerians are giving us the opportunity to build? Because I feel that when I came to this UK, most of the jobs are based on skills, and what you want. But Nigeria, apart from the fact that you have to do the imam madu, the connection thing, you must know this. Apart from that one, which wasn't there before, do you get? Apart from that one, do you think that Nigerian universities help their students to build these skills? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, here in the University of York, you have a lot of skilled things that you can be doing at the side. Like you have math skills, you have classes you could go to and get trained for different things. Just like this now, you have creativity lab where if you want to learn how to video edit, if you want to learn how, these things are there for you. You're not paying anything. Do you get? I understand that I don't want to compare Nigerians to this, but these our high ranked universities in Nigeria, do you think that they are giving us the opportunity to build on skills, or we just want to do and go? Because that is what because of the stress in that university itself will make I just do this thing and leave this place for these people. Do you understand? So do you think that we actually help ourselves?
Do you mean we as students help ourselves?
No, the school, do they give us the opportunity to build on these skills that they know we need for the future, not just that degree?
Okay, so for me, the short answer is no. No, because I think that's why most Nigerians feels like education is a scam. People graduate and they still have to go through the extra stress of trying to build skills so that they can become employable. Do you get? So I don't think so. For example, in my department, for you to write your project, I don't know about other schools. We don't even have any class on how to use eViews.
No.
Yet they expect us to use eViews to do our analysis. Do you understand? So in a Nigerian university, seriously, there is actually a lot to do, and I can't wait to be a part of that movement.
Yeah, I can't wait to.
There is really a lot to do in terms of building skills. We don't even have careers and placement departments for students.
No, we don't.
We are not supposed to do all these
things.
But
do you know that they used to have it? UNN. I don't know. I used to watch Flo Chinyere. Okay. She's a food content YouTuber actually. Okay. She works in an oil company, but she lives in Spain. Okay. She moved to UK. The oil company moved to UK then, but she went to school. Let me say in the 90s.
Okay.
So then she studied engineering. Then they used to have these oil companies visiting schools, do you get? And speaking to them, and not just speaking to them, but they will select the ones that had first class, and they will now come, like the department to select the ones that have first class, excuse me,
sorry,
or the ones that are already seeing their GPs actually getting to that first class, do you get? Or that 2-1, that high 2-1 or something, and they will come and write an exam for the company. If they pass, you really sure of a job. Do you get? And it's not like it's one person, it's not like it's two people. Like then, if you say I want to be a banker, you'll be a banker. If you say, oh, I want to work in an oil company, let me make these grades and actually submit my application to an oil company, you get it. Unlike now, even if you make that first class, that's why people keep saying this. Education is
a scam and all that.
Even after suffering and doing all your whole first class degree, getting your first class degree, you can't even get a job on your own unless you know someone.
Actually, I don't
they used to do
really support that conclusion.
That what?
that you need to know somebody to get a job in Nigeria. I
Really?
don't think so.
But it's rating from 1 to 10.
Rating from 1 to 10, I'll say, like, your opportunity to get a job without knowing someone.
Yes.
I'll say 7 if you know your onions. I have a lot of friends. I got a job immediately after I graduated. I didn't know anybody. You just have to go through the extra effort of building yourself. That's
Like,
just it.
just
People
the
are
first
getting
class?
jobs. Not just on my first class. I had volunteering experiences in school before I left school. And immediately, even before I graduated, I applied for this job on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And it was a financial analyst role. And I worked there for almost a year. So immediately I graduated, I resumed job. And I didn't know this person from anywhere. I just applied just like everybody else. And I have a lot of friends like that are getting jobs without knowing anybody. I have a friend that she just got a job like a month ago, and now she wants to move to another job with KPMG. Because even this particular job, she doesn't really like it. And she didn't graduate with a first class. She had graduated with a two. Which one is second class upper? 2-2, right? Or is it 2-1?
No, 2-1 is second class
2-1.
upper, yeah.
2-1, exactly. And she doesn't even have like a professional exam certification.
Yeah,
or
just
whatever.
just the degree.
Yeah, so she did a lot of activities while in school, of course, and then she did online courses, and now she's just changing jobs. So I'm not saying that there are a lot of jobs in Nigeria, but people are getting jobs.
Yeah.
That's my point. You don't have to know people. Of course, if you know someone, it becomes easier for you.
But I think
people are getting jobs.
Well, yeah, and my friends, my very close friends, they're actually working after school days. They're working. But what I'm saying is, from what we used to hear from other people, do you get? Apart from our circle, apart from our friends, there are people that you know that this person got a first class, or maybe your classmate got a first class, and this person is still struggling to get a job.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah. I know people like that too, and that's something I didn't want for myself, because I feel like as first class student or people that are so particular about the grades, I used to be that person too, that's so particular about the grades. We tend to focus on just the grade and we neglect other parts that makes you employable. Yeah. Like meeting people, socializing, learning how to network.
And that was where I flawed
in. Do you get? Learning how to work with a team with all these departmental activities. Thinking beyond the 4 walls of your classes.
Yes.
We tend to neglect all those parts, and that is something I never wanted for myself, and I try to start working on I think from my part 2 immediately. That was when I started getting involved in activities. I opened like a LinkedIn account. I started reading books outside academic books, just to like broaden my horizon. I started watching YouTube videos of different people doing great things in life and learning from them. So really, I think that's why for most first class students, we tend to focus on just the academic grades, and we neglect other parts that makes us employable.
That is just, I feel that we need, because it's not every first year student that thinks the way you think. Do you get? Most of them are actually very young. I'm sure you're very young still, right? But it's not all of them that thinks the way you think. Most of them are just, I want to come into high school and get first class and go.
Yeah.
Do you get? I never thought like that, actually. When I went to 2 different universities, I went to Paul University in my first year. I was so active in Paul University. If I was in Paul University beyond first year, I'm sure I would have joined maybe the SR, they call it SRC, that is like the Students' Union. I'm sure I would have joined it because I was very active. I was in choir, I was in dance group, I was exercising, I was doing a whole lot of things. Yeah. I was very, in as much as I was, once I'm done with it, I'll go to my room. Like nobody, I don't like people seeing me, but I was joining in all of these activities. Do you get? Even social activities, I was even a lolo. Do you get, like a king's wife or something? That cultural thing. So I got to UNN, and UNN was just so, because Paul University is a very small school. UNN was so big. And I was like, I used to play basketball in Paul University. And when I came to UNN, I took my ball and I wanted to go to the basketball court. And immediately I got there, I saw a lot of giants. Like a lot of guys that we are playing, and we are all
You got intimidated? Did you get intimidated?
Man, I got intimidated. Like I was not comfortable. Do you get? Maybe it wasn't really something I was used to, or something that I expected. I wanted to be in. I didn't want to be in that huge crowd.
Okay.
You get, because my school was a very small school. So in as much as I play basketball in my school, but they're not so much. You get, and it's not like it's students, it's outsiders that come in to play, but they're not so much. So I got a little bit in, and I went home, and trust me, I didn't join my I was a triangular student, school, church, back home, and I was staying in my own house. I wasn't in the hostel. I tried going to the hostel in my third year, but I kept running back home because of the toilet. So I feel that in first year, especially in Nigerian schools, there should be people that come to talk to these first year students. It's not just about academics. It's not just about that first class. Do you get? Because I know some people who are, they are intelligent, man. They're intelligent. So when you ask them question, man, but if you ask them anything outside that, they're not knowledgeable about it.
Yeah, it becomes a problem.
Do you understand? So I feel that there should be people who come, maybe these talks or something. You know, you bring the first years, even the second years, because some people don't even, because some people do the transfer, some people did maybe direct entry or something. Bring the first and second years and maybe have a 1 week talk with them. I don't know if they do that in the orientation when they start. I don't know if
I
they
don't
do
think
it.
so.
I don't think do.
And I think they should not even start when they get to their first year. I think even Nigerian secondary school, a lot needs to be done.
Yes.
In terms of
Especially
mentorship and all of that. Most of these students just they come into university already depressed because they are not doing what they even want. They don't even know what they want. Do you get? Do you get? So, like, I feel like there are mentorship programs, especially when you get to all those SS2, SS3, to kind of talk to them that it's not just about I want to be a medical doctor. There are a lot of career paths now that you can pursue that has nothing to do with
are giving
being a
you that
doctor.
Yeah.
Most of them are just choosing, I want to do this based on what their family members did.
And based on
based on what they can see within their environment.
But you're forgetting that
there is more
if you do
within
economics,
their environment. Like there is more beyond their environment.
I fought with my own. I said I want to do because I like creating things.
Okay.
I like building. I like creating. So I wanted to do architecture. So it said no. Okay, economics, no. Accountancy, no. It's either medicine or pharmacy.
Wow.
Because of that, I now said, I hate medicine. I never wanted to do anything related to biology. Do you understand? But because of that, I now had to start tilting my mind towards pharmacy. And I did not get the pharmacy. I now got biological sciences, which is actually worse. Do you get? But
you didn't want biology. Now you're doing biology.
What can I do? But like right now, I'm trying to like drift out from science entirely.
Okay.
I'm trying to like drift out because I feel that I already know that this is not for me. This is not for me. That's why I'm trying to like take up courses and trying to discover the things because I'm literally liking this digital life. But I don't think I want to go into tech. I just feel like, but I know business. Business is my thing.
Yeah.
Do you get? So I just feel that in my school, University Secondary School, UNISEC, SGSS3, they used to have this, I don't know, forgotten what they call it, but they will bring in people from different backgrounds, people from different academic area, and they'll come and talk to them. But GSS3, hello. I have people that enter SS1, SS2, SS3, they changed.
GS3, you're still thinking of money for lollipop.
Exactly. So I think it should be done SS3. From SS2, you have it. SS3, you have it. Then year 1.
Yeah.
Do you get?
It's
because it's going to build them. Because year 1, you can easily die. You can easily change.
Yeah. And even to add to that, I feel like it's not just about the mentorship thing for secondary school. Yeah. There is a lot that needs to be done. I mean, we watch American movies. We see what their high school life is like. These students learn about democracy. They learn about this thing. And on from a very young age. Like for you to get elected as the prefect, they don't have point on like the way they do in Nigerian secondary school. You must have been building your character starting from GS1.
In character and
in character. Yeah. And then it is the fellow student that will vote for you.
Yeah, that's what we do in my school.
And we don't do that
secondary
in my own school. Most schools in my own state, maybe it's my state, the principals and all will be the one to elect based on your academic standing. That's what they use.
Yeah, but they will select you based on that then. People now vote.
No, we don't vote. Like all these little things, we actually they will start thinking outside the box from a very young age. And it will help them, really. It will really, really help them. there's just a lot of work to be done.
Yeah,
Seriously.
there is.
There is a lot of work to be
Because
done.
honestly, it would have helped me. People like me. I am not as I like thinking about I was thinking about my future. Do you get?
Yeah.
I was thinking after school, what next? And me, I never wanted to work for anybody.
Independent lady.
Yes. I never wanted to. But even if I was going to work, I know I was seeing myself in corporate gown or corporate clothes with heels, carrying out this bag they used to carry and stay in an office. But I didn't want to work for anybody. Do you get? So because of that, I started learning things like skills and, the things I learned.
Yeah.
And I started saving money for it because they're not cheap, actually.
Yeah.
They're not. So, but I did not think that I needed to build myself like character, the way you build yourself, not just, I was thinking it's just academics. I was thinking, you get all of just academics. Once you get that first class, and I didn't get it. Do you get? So I was like, there's no need. The other way around.
Yeah.
There's no need.
Yeah.
So I never knew you had, it was just recent, like this master's that opened my eyes, knowing that it's not just your degree.
It's not just the academics. And one advice I also give like undergraduate students is that don't wait for, how should I say it? There is this movie I watch and they say something like, don't wait for nature to choose you. Choose yourself and work with nature.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you get? So don't wait for Nigerian universities to be better. We already know what the situation is. So just start working on yourself. There are a lot of conferences now going around in campus. I don't know about other schools, but OAU, they have numerous conferences by department. You can take up different roles during this conference to start building yourself. So I think that's one of the things that got me my first job. I was the head of budget and planning for
I didn't even know. I don't think I knew any conference.
For the conference, annual economic student conference. And we had like over
economics
3,000
do it
students.
very well. Even my school, they do. My friend studied economics.
Okay.
She was she went to Abuja herself. She went to Abuja. Hey, that girl used to give me joy. Forget.
Yeah.
She was really, really pushing herself.
Yeah.
Now she's working.
Wow.
You see the girl.
And I'm happy that most undergraduate students are now taking the initiative. I have an undergraduate student.
But there's none in my department. That's the point. I think economics, they do it everywhere.
Accounting.
But what about this science? Why are we sciences? Science, why are we based on just lab? There are other things we need to do too, because you need to push us to do, in Nigeria, if you want to do your analysis, you have to do for somebody that knows how to do it, to pay the person to do it.
In your department.
Yes, but here you do it yourself.
Yeah,
you either use Python or you use RStudio and you do it yourself.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah.
But I never knew about that. But it's until I came here that I knew about it.
Same year.
But they'll come and teach us the using pen and paper to write. How do you want me to do? How many data do I have? I'll now come and start using pen and paper to be calculating it.
So back to the first topic you actually asked. Nigerian University is actually not helping us in terms of developing those critical skills that we need. And even in terms of the way they even teach us, it's not the best. Like I had an interview recently with, I don't want to mention the name.
Yeah.
I had an interview, and the kind of questions they asked me during the interview, they were not asking me what's your motivation,
reasoning, logic and reasoning.
They're not even interested in that. They were asking me economics questions, and like basic economic questions, and that just gave me flashback. Okay, so this is actually the context to what some of the things I've been learning. Fine, I know that this is the definition of elasticity of demand, but when they ask me how does that relate to, they make use of an illustration of an animal.
Yeah.
I got the question, but that interview actually opened my eyes. Even in terms of the way that I read for my exam this time, it helped me to read differently. Yeah. To actually start looking context into what I was reading. I don't just read and I've understood. I want can I relate this thing to something around me or something like that? So in Nigerian universities, it is the best student is the person that can cram lapo. If you know how to, if you can give it back to the lecturer the way they asked you, you can't do that. Do you know that they run our exam through plagiarism test here?
That is what used to scare me. Because I don't want to go to panel. You can't
just copy your lecturer's word without referencing your lecturer. Yeah. There's nothing like you are so good at cramming. You can't do that and pass here.
Yeah,
it's not possible. And that actually feed back into the way you read, because now you are reading to actually understand and be able to put things in your own words.
And if they ask you how is it related to so and so,
You'll
you can be able to
say
explain
something.
And I went for, and that shocker, I went for a job assessment. And they were asking logic and reasoning. Verbal reasoning in primary school. Do you know I went there to ask me for prime factor?
Hey.
No, I'm serious. This is the main exam. When I was studying it, I never saw anything. But when I saw it, I said prime factor.
What is prime factor again?
Prime factor.
What is prime factor again?
These people. Like the thing was so, it's easy.
Yeah.
But why are you asking me this thing now?
They expect you to know that you yourself, you would have overlooked that they can't.
I remember when we were doing verbal reasoning in my primary school, we had the book quantitative reasoning and verbal reasoning.
Oh God, those things.
Did you do
it before?
That was what they were asking me in my assessments. They will draw triangle.
Yeah.
Write number here, write no. What is
missing? Yeah. Your ability to pay attention. That's what they are testing.
Kai. The thing, I was shocked. Even my husband was shocked. I was like, yeah, Kana, this is what they're asking you. Hey, now, wow. Anyways, guys, I'm really happy that Rukiba, because this was a very nice discussion.
Aww.
It was a very nice discussion, honestly, because honestly, like, since I came to this place, guys, I've been enlightened and I've seen some of the people. Or is it one of the person?
I don't know.
So
Rukiba, they will understand.
Rukiba is like someone that really pushed me to start doing some things.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on a very serious note. Yeah, because I was a bit relaxed. I was like, let me just finish because I was stressed.
Yeah,
I was so stressed.
I can relate.
And I was like, let me just finish this masters and just do what everybody's doing. But when I saw that post from Rukiba, I was like, see, why not just try your best?
Yeah.
I know that God is seeing what I'm doing, and God is saying that it's not easy for me. Do you get?
Yeah, but I use that oneself to crown your efforts.
So I'm trying to go beyond what everybody's coming to the UK to do, and try and make a difference.
Yeah.
And when somebody sees me tomorrow, they'll be like, why did you do what everybody else did? I'm not saying that I might not get, because I might end up still going back, but let me just try.
You will even not go back.
I will not go back in Jesus' name. But let me just try and get this thing. Let me just try and look for a job in somewhere that I am interested, somewhere my interest is in, not what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Not what everybody, because I know that God is going to bless me with something. Do you get? So, and God showed me that you have some things. Why not start with the little things you have?
Yeah.
And that was where He showed me this place. Do you get? And I was like I was actually a bit reluctant, because I was like, there's no time, there's no this, there's no that. And I mean, it just happened. Do you get? I said, let me just start. Do you get?
Yeah.
And I'm grateful, though. I'm grateful. So, what I want you guys to take out of this is, number one, is not based on, yes, academic excellence is good.
Very important.
It's very, very important. If you go to school, go and get first class.
You don't even have to get first class, Seth.
See,
it's not all of us that will get first class.
Aim to get first class, right?
Yeah, you can aim to. Yeah, you can aim
to
for
get
the
first
best.
class.
Yeah.
Just aim to do well.
Just aim to do your best.
But don't be a triangular. See, I used to hear this, don't be a triangular student, but I never understood it.
Yeah.
But now I'm telling you, if you're watching me and you're still in university, or you're in secondary school, or you just left university, no problem. But wherever you are, don't be a triangular. Don't be stagnant. Try and do some things. Do you get? And if you're a mom like me that has a lot of things, like you're trying to do something, somebody is there disturbing you, no problem. Just even if it's just 2 words that you picked, no problem. Just keep going.
And internet has even made it easier for you not to be a triangular student now. Like, I have a friend, she's still in part 3.
Yeah.
And she just got her first job. Even the CEO was the person that reached out to her on LinkedIn. All she did was attended the course. She's a data scientist, and she did all these women tech stars. I don't know if I got the name right, but it's like tech for women. And she completed the course for the period of 6 months, and she took the initiative to keep practicing after that. And whatever dashboard and analysis she does, she will post it on her LinkedIn, talk about it. And that was how she got her first job. She's still in part 3.
Can you imagine?
So really, there is no excuse anymore.
See, some of my friends are actually making this
no
thing.
excuse anymore.
Yes.
Imagine she's already building her CV. She's already building her portfolio. She can't graduate now, and she won't graduate, and she'll start looking for a job. She's already building. So there's really no excuse for why you shouldn't take action.
I remember I had a friend, because I actually have a childhood friend who is into copywriting.
Okay.
And she's still in school, and this girl is making mad as money.
Influencers.
There is
all of
another
them.
classmate of mine. She does this book club thing.
Yeah.
She's getting paid.
Yeah.
Now there's another. I had a friend in uni. Man, this girl, Kai. If you want to write anything, just tell her, write this thing for me. Because because of that, if I see her post anybody's birthday, I don't even try to go and read her caption. Because normal people will say, happy birthday, God bless you. No, she will write paragraph upon paragraph. And if you read it, guys, you'll be mesmerized.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. You'll be like, what are you even doing in this department, auntie? Mm-hmm. So I told her one day, I was like, see, I didn't know, like, you can use these things. Do you understand? But I just knew that, I just told her, this is your talent. I'm sure there's something, it's maybe, it's going to yield something for you. Why not try and look for?
Yeah.
Try and check, assess. This your writing I feel is a skill that was going to take you to places.
Yeah.
But I didn't know much now, so it just ended like that. Yeah. And she too, she didn't know much.
Okay.
But knowing what I know now, if she had put that thing into
and another thing I think people should know when it comes to choosing a career path is that I think people feel like your career path has to be something that, it has to come with a story that touches the heart and soul. You have to be passionate.
My own will touch
you
the
have
heart.
to be this, you have to be that. Seriously, it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
It can be something you are so good at and you turn it to your career path.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
It can be something that, I don't know, you just tried it and you feel like, I think I can actually do this. I'm interested in this. And you go with it. Fine, if your career path should be something you are passionate about, but it doesn't have to start with passion.
Yeah.
You can start with being good at it, and then because you're so good at it, you become passionate about it. It doesn't have to be like a story that touched, or something happened to my dad, or something happened to me. That was how I discovered. And you just have to keep trying the waters, really. Some people, they are so lucky. The first thing they do is something they stick with for the rest of their life. For some people, they have to try like a lot of things before they've actually found the one that works for them. So as undergraduate, it's better you start now that you're on an undergraduate. Keep trying that water. So that by the time you're done, to some extent, you will know the direction you want to take.
And honestly, I know that no knowledge is a waste. Like I said in my previous episode, she said no knowledge is a waste. Even if you try this and it's not working, and you go to another one, you might actually, at the long run, need that first thing that you tried.
Yes, no.
Do you get? So, just keep trying. That is just it. Just keep trying, because I'm coming from a perspective where I didn't know about this, and I'm happy that she's here and she knew about it, that she's sharing this thing to you guys. So, guys, I think this has to be the end of this episode, and I hope you really learned a whole lot from this. I'm really apologies to my voice, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Don't apologize.
There's nothing. Oh my God, I didn't turn this on. Whatever. So
what's that?
Podcast.
So there's nothing.
Yes, no, we're not. So there's nothing to what was I even saying? What I'm saying is just keep trying. Just keep trying, okay? Just keep trying. And just make sure that being a triangular student is not going to favor you. It won't favor you. Just go out.
Yeah.
Go out.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Just go out. Even if you're not going out, go out on the internet. Don't go to Instagram and watching only. Don't go
on YouTube.
Don't go on YouTube watching only a relationship in your 20s or a relationship why this boy broke my heart and why. No, there are many people that are talking about finance, how to save, how to do this, how to do that.
Navigating your career path, all of those things. And if you are the kind that
even if you like food, even like you like food vlog, maybe food content, one day like this, your mind will just tell you, let me start doing this thing like this. But just make sure that whatever you are watching you're learning something from it. Do you understand? Learn something that's going to impact your life in a positive way. So guys, I'm really happy that Rukiba came here. Thank you so much for Rukiba for coming to this my episode.
YouTube channel.
To my YouTube channel. I don't even want to call it, whether to call it a podcast or what. But thank you for coming to my channel.
You're welcome.
And really, really, really gave us a lot of knowledge, and I appreciate it. Oh.
Don't worry.
Thank you guys, and please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and I'm going to leave her LinkedIn link in the description for you to go and see. Go and see what I'm talking about. Just go and see it. You get,
Join
and
the
you can also
community.
join because I think you do a mentorship thing.
Yeah, I started that early this year because of everything we've been talking about.
Yes.
For undergraduate students.
Yes.
It's still like a learning stage for me too. So
Okay, just
by
join
next
it, guys.
year, we'll make it official.
Exactly. just go and check out our LinkedIn. It's amazing. And I'm going to leave my Instagram and my email. Every other thing you need to contact me with is going to be in the description box. So, guys, this is the end of this series. This episode, and I really appreciate it.
Namaste.
Bye.